Hi, and welcome to my new devlog for BuildingGame. Today, I'll show you how I went from this to this. The game was going well, it had some gameplay and some goals, but I didn't know where it was going and I wasn't too inspired by the way it looked. After a bit of thinking and playing different type of games, "No honey, I'm not playing, I'm investigating," an idea got in my head. The game would be in the future and the story would start away from the city and slowly go in the city. Also, a while ago, I bought some futuristic UI assets on itch.io. Might as well use them and save some money. To start, I want to shout out a thank you to Shiny Emerald Games for suggesting I put a gameplay on the main menu. I thought it was a really good idea. You don't like my boring background? There isn't a lot of things moving in the game, so I added a blurred screenshot and moved the menu to the left. This makes it a bit more professional. A new submenu was added to select different stages. Before doing any changes in the game UI, I decided to make it a bit more clear in my head where I was heading with the UI. The playing field would be in the middle, the goals would be on the top right, the tiles action button would be on the bottom left, the resource would be on the top left, the tooltips would appear in the bottom right, the mission would be in the middle, and on the middle top there would be the menu. I've learned about the canvas scale option. This is saving me a lot of time. The playing field was more of a line before, but now it's in a 9x9 grid. This should give me focus on the playing field area and place on each corner for text and options. Then I decided to change the background image. After playing a few times, I felt like the firework didn't fit the style. I changed it to be square and added more particles. After reading a bit, I noticed people suggesting TextMeshPro. I might decide to start using it. I had a bit of trouble finding the component, but I finally got it. All these T's were getting annoying. I found out that they can be removed in the gizmo menu. They were so annoying. The goal panel was updated to display vertically instead of horizontally. Also moved the checkbox from right to left. I decided to do something different and added a bit more game juice. Created a post animation on the highlight image for a tile. Looks good. I changed the resource panel. Some similar game had the concept of workers and population as a resource. I think it's a good idea, but I'm not sure if I'll be using this. I then added a timer. For now, it's only for visual and isn't implemented in the game logic. It's just there to add a bit of stress. Move the back to the main menu button and change it to a gear. Here's a little tip. If the image is white, you can change it to any color you want in Unity. It was now time to change the last panel, the mission panel. Since the game will be in the future, I decided to make the mission panel look like a cell phone messenger. I just hope nobody will think it's possible to send message. So many errors, I'll have to remove all the code for now. I think it looks good. For the last few days, I've been drawing all sort of different buildings. I'm still not sure how it will look like in the end, but I think it will display the proper style. I didn't touch any of the game mechanism, but just changing the display helped me be more clear in which direction the game was going. I was reading about adding light in my game. That made me notice I had two problems. One, my prefab were not built to support it. And two, using MagicaVoxel had a limitation since I needed a normal map. So I decided to go ahead and build my own software that converts Vox file to different type of images. And after hiding for my family for 2 days, I finally got it. I was able to convert my Vox file into a sprite sheet with colors, colors with borders, a height map, a normal map, and an emission map. After converting my prefab to properly support lights and shadows, I got this. I'm pretty happy with the result. Thanks for watching and see you next time.